Awesome. We're back. Clinton think oh, you're Megan, you're here to to cause chaos. Oh great. Thanks. Hey
What's new?
KDL, what's up?
What's new?
Back with Pat, Jeremy, Joseph. Hopefully some of our other friends who like to cause chaos will jump on too. How's everybody feeling from 26.2? Everybody's good?
Beat.
No?
Crushed.
What's the sorest part, Pat, on you besides your ego?
My shoulders.
Same with you,
100%.
Joe.
Yeah, same.
My lats, man, my shoulders are. I think they're okay. Maybe they hurt. They hurt, but like my lats hurt so much that it cancels it out. Like I don't know.
You did a lot more pulling than I did. I just stood and looked at the rings for about 6 minutes.
Well, the funny thing is when I started warming up, I looked at the rings like, okay, let me try this. If I can get one now, then I should be good. So I jumped up. I did the first one. I said, oh shit, all right, I'm good. And then I fucked up the workout to begin with, anyways.
Yeah, but you got 6, right?
No, I got 4,
Oh,
but
4.
I don't know if you
That's
saw.
still
I did the second round out of order. So I went from the lunge to the chest to bar, did 14 until then I realized, fuck, I forgot the snatches. So I had to go back, do the
We're all
snatches.
screaming at him,
And I was
dude.
like, what the fuck? And then my DJ cut out.
yeah,
I mean, come on, could it have been worse? The only thing that didn't happen is you got injured. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know, there's a silver lining. Joe didn't get injured, but
Yep.
everything else.
But no, I mean, those 4 ring muscle ups were more than I expected. I was just hoping to get one.
That was
That's
awesome.
nice.
It was very fun. And thank you guys very much. I do want to say that. Thank you. This has been the most fun open, like getting to hang out with you guys
For
for the
real.
open has been so fun. I really appreciate it. It's been awesome.
Yeah, I regret not doing the first one live too.
Yeah, you were gonna, and then you were like, nah. And then
Yeah.
Jeremy did it. So of course Jeremy is the fall guy. So then everybody's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it too. And I was like, yeah, it's fun. It's fucking fun.
Jeremy, what did you get?
On Friday 16, I think, and then yesterday, Pat, I didn't tell you this. I thought I finished it, right? So I struggled to get 2 final ring muscle ups, ugliest ring muscle ups of all time that I thought were 19 and 20, right? At 14 minutes, 50 seconds. I dropped down. I'm like, whew, I did it. I finished it. Watched my video back. That was 17 and 18.
Oh, no.
Like, nah. So I got 18. I can't
That's
count.
still really good. And Will finished it, right?
Dude, he killed that work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
did.
He
He did
destroyed
really
it.
good.
It was good. That was a really fun show. If you haven't seen that show, Jenna Haka jumps on after Will finishes the workout. That was really cool. Really appreciate her for
Yeah,
doing
that
that.
was really cool.
Yeah, it was. Was not expecting that. That was super fun. So, Jeremy, how many redos? Just one?
Just the one. That's Colleen. That'll be something that, let's say in 3 months, I've lost the 25 pounds that I put on over the last 3 months. I will do it again, and we'll see.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna do that one again.
Yeah, we'll test that out again.
Yep.
All right.
Anytime soon.
All right. Let's get into.
Aaron, how'd you do?
I didn't do it.
Oh, all right.
No. No.
She finished it, though. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I totally finished it.
But
No.
Colleen did it.
Colleen always does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She finishes. I know. He
Shut up,
struggled
Colleen.
to finish. We heard him say it.
What a jerk.
Jeremy on the Ozempic.
Bro, I had CrossFit. I had either it was a dream or I was just thinking really deeply on, like, I think it was after we was that last week we showed not Kelly Clarkson, Kelly Osbourne.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that
I
was
think it was,
wild.
like that night or something. I had like a dream that that was me. I was like, oh my God. Like
Ugh.
that was a nightmare. No, I wasn't for this guy.
No, don't do that. All right, I got a bunch of things I want all your opinions on. The one thing just to start off, I don't know if you guys saw it, the Iranian women's soccer team. They didn't want to get back on the bus, or they didn't want to go home because they didn't, like, I don't know, salute their national anthem or stand or sing their national anthem. And so there was a bunch of
Was
stuff.
it that? And they took off their hijab.
Yeah,
was
their
that it? Or
headphones,
that
yeah.
Yeah,
their
it
headband? They took that off.
Yep. And so they wanted to stay in Australia or just not go home, I guess, whatever. And then compare that to the United States women's soccer team who can go overseas, play a game, take a knee, not sing the anthem, lock arms, do whatever they do in protest of our government, which, okay, you have the right to do that. I get it. But there's no fear for them to come home. They came home and what? They got some, they got a little bit of hate online.
Yeah.
That was it.
Really. Yeah, a little bit.
They weren't afraid to go home.
Yeah.
So greatest country in the world.
Oh,
Like what?
of course, not even close.
You know what I mean? Like that's not. I can't even imagine going somewhere and wanting to not be oppressed for 5 minutes, but if I go home, then I'm gonna get like branded or some shit or whatever it is that they do over there for that.
I think that's a good place to stop and start the argument for oppression in the United States when it comes to women. You can freely go to any country you want and act whatever way you want. And when you come home, some might give you some pushback. But as your mom says, some people praise them. Whereas Iran, many of those countries over there, if you simply don't even wear your headgear or you don't stand for your national whatever, and it could be even lesser things we've heard in the past, they come home and, so when it comes to, women are oppressed in this country, stop.
I mean, do you really
Can't make that
think
argument.
if a woman like what's her name, Megan Rapinoe?
Rapinoe, yeah.
Rapinoe. She's
Whatever.
the persona non grata on this. If she really thinks she's oppressed, then she's fucking mentally ill. I just think she's a whiny bitch who just hates Trump. So she just uses whatever she can in her platform to make a stand.
Do you think there's some mental illness, or is it just that she's a whiny bitch?
Good question. I'm asking you. I mean, do you think she really thinks women are oppressed in this country? I mean,
Yes.
You got to be pretty fucked up to think that.
Maybe more entitlement than a mental illness.
Yeah, but you know what? Entitlement's fine. There's a million entitled people here. But to think you're actually oppressed, wow, you got to be special to really feel that way.
I think some people do things for popularity too, right?
Yeah.
I think we've all been guilty. Maybe younger versions of us, teenage versions of us, we wanted to be popular and fit in. And I think we came to that point in this country 15 years ago where it became popular to adopt that mentality that women are oppressed and Black people are being killed by cops all the time and all these kind of over exaggerations of the truth. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's more of just like she's on the side of the popular side, the cool kids in school, and she doesn't really believe it. Because if you have any sense, I mean, you can't really.
That's what I mean.
Women are being oppressed.
Show me the oppression.
Yeah,
Where's this? Like, give me an example.
it's in southern Alabama somewhere, maybe.
That's what I want your opinion on, all of you. So we go over, we bomb a country, and now you've created an entire generation of kids that are now going to be pissed at you, right? Like they're mad. You bombed their parents, you bombed their aunts, uncles, all those things.
Yeah.
Totally get it. You have a generation now of kids that, and I call, she's my age, not even kids, but she's of that generation where we remember what happened at Stonewall, right? Like we remember the AIDS blanket, we remember all that stuff. And so they're still in it. Like in their minds, they're still in that. And for the rest of us, we're like, we're not in that anymore, dude. Like we got through that. We're good. And so I don't know if they're brainwashed to believe it or if they're just still stuck in the stories from the 60s, 70s, 80s. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question. It could be a little bit of both with her.
I think it is a little bit of both. We all get stuck, right? In certain things in life, whether it be mental or physical, we kind of get stuck. But I think the vast majority, we work through it. We get help, whatever. But some people stay stuck because they just can't. They don't want to get through it. They don't want to get past it, I think she deals with that for sure. What's up, B?
It's
What's
wild.
the hardest you've ever been?
Well, you guys
Which-
were in the middle of it. I didn't want to interrupt. How's the Wi-Fi?
Good.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, I'm worried
Pretty
about it.
hot
Compared
I
to-
had some
compared to
technical
Jeremy's?
difficulties getting on here, so just
No,
let me know.
compared to
if
Jeremy's,
it's
you're good.
Like Jeremy.
Unbelievable.
Pat, what's up, man? Nice to meet you.
Dylan, how you doing?
Good.
How'd you do on the
I'm
workout?
excited. What's that?
Did
Oh,
you do the
there we go.
workout?
No,
Okay.
no. I just moved to elevation over a mile high.
Oh God,
Um,
where are you, Denver?
So I not only have I been busier than hell, but I sparred a couple of times and I freaking about exploded a lung. So I'm good on the open for a while until I acclimate.
Yep.
All right, we got Will's coming up, but I do want to do this before and Will can jump in whenever he is ready. But so we have some important pundits out there that are mad. Right, we're obviously going to talk about Iran and everything that's happening over there, but the first part is we have some pundits out there, right, that are saying like, hey, the military should, like our U.S. military. Oh, there's that internet.
There it is.
There it
See,
is.
Dylan, you're good.
Dylan came and it just broke.
Fucked up.
It
Yep.
broke.
It's
Pause.
over. Over.
Hey-o.
I learned that one. Now I can use it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's what's up. And now you got pundits out there saying like our military should either, not drop out of the military, disband, not join the military, like don't follow a leader that. Right. So here, let me just share this. So
Somebody
Candace
wants
Owens
favorite
lost her.
Candace Owens.
Yeah, Candace. Do not join or remain in the United States military. Trump has betrayed America and expects you to die for Israel. There is no honor in being led by dishonorable men to your death. So we have some military men in here. Like, what do you think? Like, if you disagree with what's going on right now,
No, lawful orders. You got to follow what the president says. As long as Congress agrees, they have agreed. If you disagree with the war, you shouldn't have enlisted, because sometimes you're going to have to make decisions or you're going to have to follow orders you might not like. But as long as they're lawful, you got to go with them. That's my opinion.
how do you guys feel about someone who's never actually served in the military?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. That's typical of somebody who's never served
That's
or
me.
thought about serving.
Like, how do you?
Because it's easy to armchair quarterback. We all, whether you're watching football or something like this, you're like, oh, they shouldn't and don't do this, and based off of your own perceived things. But I've said it before, the military, for me, what it represented, I bet all four of us that served in the military at some point, whether it was to get in or stay in or whatever, was the idea that we're fighting for or serving for a greater purpose than ourselves. And that's like the idea of freedom. We're defending it, right? So to me, that's what the military, my service represented, was like, I'm fighting for something bigger than me. Do I agree with everything that we're doing? No, but I don't need to agree with everything we're doing. I'm being told to do something. I signed up to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't know about Dylan and Yuji, but that's what the military represented for me, and still does.
That's the part that I find the most interesting about her post. Right? She's she is the most godly woman on the planet. Right? Like there's no birth control. She has all her kids. Like she, only God, no gay marriage. All that, you know what I mean? Like she's biblical and following a higher power and following what the book says. And when you go into the military, I think you feel like you're doing something for something outside of yourself, something bigger than yourself, greater than yourself. And that's what you're doing it for. And the fact that she made that post, like you're the first person that should understand why people join the military.
Right.
What the military
Essentially, she's following her own chain of command according to the Bible or whatever she believes in.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can I just
military
pause
is-
real quick? KDL, can we not go into like crazy town banana pants right now. Like, obviously, if they said turn your gun toward U.S. citizens, that would be an unlawful order.
Yeah, that's an unlawful order.
Yeah,
That's
I would.
Something we absolutely would not do. No.
99% of people in the military would.
Kenneth is getting into, like, man, when there's a false flag of some sort, and then the country breaks into civil duress, and then they have to bring in martial law to like combat the rioting and shit like that, and that's where that culminates into. I think that's what he's alluding to, where just kind of naturally, like, I don't know, if some crazy riot happens and some crazy rioters are getting real violent, then all of a sudden you start shooting American citizens for your own safety, and it spirals. And that's the typical evolution, or that's suspected evolution of kind of the manipulation of the American military on how to get them against their own civilization, against the civilians. You know, I think that's what he's alluding to, but I could be off.
Imagine Abu Ghraib. Remember Abu Ghraib? And remember that the soldiers were stacking up prisoners, and so that if that was a lawful order given, like if you're Joseph, if you're a freaking platoon sergeant, said, hey, start stacking these dudes and take pictures and humiliate them, that would be a good time to say no. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm not going to do that, and you can write me up if you want. But how many of those kind of examples can we look at throughout military history, recent military history? And you know what I mean? Like, so my point for Kenneth is it's so rare that it really doesn't happen. You're getting lawful orders, and sometimes you're not going to want to do them, but that's just, you signed up to do it, man.
Well, you're getting into the weeds of like, I'm just doing my job, which we saw the Nazis do. We saw COVID police officers doing, you know, and we saw very few police officers kind of step down or be fired because they were like, I'm going to refuse this because this is unconstitutional, which you could argue it's unlawful there. And Pat has a great point with that, by the way. Like that's what you signed up for. This is your job, and your job is to, and I think we got a real bad taste in our mouth from the last two occupations, right? And especially those who were in. And I can't speak on that because I was GWAT, but I was late GWAT and I didn't do any pumps. So, but I know how I felt when I was in. I was all piss and vinegar. And I wanted to shoot terrorists in the face.
Yeah. Explain GWAT and pumps.
Oh, sorry. GWAT is Global War on Terror. And the two occupations is, you know, Iraq and Afghanistan. And I know a lot of people who are real fucked up from that, but who are real against war right now. You know what I mean? What I don't see is an occupation, and it's way too early to tell. And if it stops at this, man, these strikes, God willing, it does. You know, this might be precision warfare, and if we can end it this way, then good, because this is almost a 50-year-old like bluff, kind of chest bumping.
Okay, before you go there, because I definitely want to go there, but before you do that, with what you guys just said, is there a possibility or a world where you see that some people thought that what ICE was doing was that turning guns on American citizens? You know what I mean? Like I fully would. I was behind ICE, right? Like I am. I do think that dangerous, like illegal immigrants they need to go. Like if you've committed a crime in this country and you're illegal and it's a horrible, awful fucking crime, you got to go. Sorry, I don't know how else to put it. But I'm just thinking in terms of these protesters that are out there. Do you think, kind of the same way they asked about Megan Rapinoe, do you think that they literally were taught or brainwashed or whatever to think that like that's what the government was doing, was turning its guns on its people?
You think that people? No, I don't think people thought that. Well, no, some people did think that.
Lots of people thought that.
And
too many people thought that.
Yeah, it just turned the way it was handled, put 99.999% of ICE officers in a really bad position. And two things happened that were caught on camera and everybody saw it. And, you know, that's all it takes. You know, like you fucking killed an American citizen whether you think she was trying to run him over, whether you think the other guy was, shouldn't have got in the cop's way. It turned into a shit show. Garrett, yes, people did think that, but I don't really equate that to what Candace Owens is saying. I think she's just got a hard on for Israel. She has forever, and this is just her way of
For fighting
lashing
against
out at
Israel.
the Trump administration.
Who's got a TV on right now?
Hold on, let me.
Someone got a television on or something playing in the background. What is happening?
I hear it too.
Yeah, right. Okay. Your mom. This
I
topic-
muted myself. I could still hear it.
Not me.
Joseph?
Are you playing a video somewhere? There you go. This topic reminds me of the book Ordinary Men. I haven't read that, but I guess I have to look it up. Imam Ram.
Is that better?
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah. So like is there a fear of
Yeah, let's go. That's where I want to go now.
I don't
wait,
think there's a fear. Go ahead, Colleen or Garrett. Sorry.
Yeah, let's hold on. We're gonna get into this, but what do you think that this is a like an endless war, or do you think that this is a chess piece on a board that he's moving around, that Trump's moving around?
I just have a quick answer to this. I'll go first. I don't think he's going to put troops on the ground because that does end in an endless war situation. But my fear is, what if there's 3 or 4 new people that are exact same as the 3 or 4 other leaders that he supposedly killed? Because eventually you have to stop, and then what happens from there? I don't see, if the Revolutionary Guard still has control, then we did all this for nothing.
Can we cut off every head of the Hydra?
It's impossible.
It's never really happened, right? You look back in most countries that we've tried to intervene and cut off a couple of heads, a couple more pop up, a couple more pop up. I believe we've graduated past the stage of endless wars. At least I hope we've graduated past that. We saw what happened, as Dylan alluded to, man, like that was, both of those were crazy. I'll just say that. I don't want to get too opinionated on that. So I think we've graduated past that. I don't think you can ever for sure say there will never be boots on the ground. But with what we've done so far, I think the type of boots you would see on the ground would be maybe special forces here and there, not like occupations and big fobs set up. And you know what I mean? I think it would be like special forces, Delta Force, going in, removing targets, doing stuff like that. But you can never say no, you know. We didn't think we'd even be doing this in Iran, right? And here we are.
With that too, Germ, I mean, they need support elements. If you're putting in SF units, they need support elements nearby, and that's a target. You know, that's a target to be bombed. And we already saw American soldiers die because of it. You know, it's just like you have to have support elements.
3 of them so far.
Operations.
Seven.
Seven.
But Olivia brings up a good point too. We've never had a president like Trump, and I can't emphasize that enough. I talk about it all the time. As someone who's not, praising President Trump, we have to acknowledge it. We just have never had a guy in the Oval Office willing to do, for better or for worse. Pat, we were talking the other day in the chat about the vaccine and how he really did push it forward, or Operation Warp Speed. And so for better or for worse, we've never seen a president do what he does and take the steps that he takes. But I just don't think we'll see massive amounts of ground forces.
I hope not.
I
don't know that you can. You'd have to be so far away because the topography of Iran is I mean, it's incredible.
Is it worse than Afghanistan?
So hard to push and take over.
It's not like Afghanistan. You're not going to find a spot like Kandahar or Bagram to set up.
Right.
And if you do, it's going to be an even bigger target.
Yep. Jesus. Yep. So you gotta set up way far away, and I mean, probably already have an occupation of some sort, or an embassy or whatever base, and man, it's just too far to push into. You almost have to do it surgically with bombs. I don't know. I'm not a fucking master. I'm not the commandant or the Secretary of War, but shit, it doesn't look like it's possible. You know, I just hope the bombing ends at some point. I just don't know the answer to it, frankly.
Yeah. Plus,
It's
KDL brings
Joe's
up a good
comment.
point too.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. They are much more.
Way more. dense.
It's Joe said something up above there,
Yeah, I wanted to get that.
which is
too.
what I think we're doing, right? I think you know, we're
Read it, but you
trying
can-
to-
It's Joe 1986, but you can destroy all their means of making war and make them irrelevant for decades, regardless if IRGC stays in power.
I think that's the idea,
Was the
right?
point? Like, I don't believe that we were worried about them striking the United States. I think that was bullshit. But I do. If the point was to get them to stop a strike on Israel, then that would be succeeding.
Mhm.
So do you guys think, let me ask this, this was a major point of contention too, is when they put out all the videos or whatever of them killing protesters in the streets and whatever, and Trump went in, I was like, okay, I'm good with that.
Mhm.
Then you start to hear like they want to take out their ability to make drones, their nuclear capabilities, all that kind of stuff. Then I'm kind of like, oh, it's sounding a little bit more like the Iraq war to me, you know, weapons of mass destruction, all that. Like it's starting to sound. So do you guys think that we were doing that? He did it for the people, or did it for Iran's weapons capability, or is it possible that it was both?
Also, it's possible it's both, but also to affect China.
That was my
really-
other.
China relies on.
Yeah, you
Iran.
handcuff China in the midst of it. You save
Yeah,
some
I think
people,
there's a
but it's
big chess game that's going on here. I think there's a big chess game. I hope, let me say this, I hope there's a big chess game that Trump is playing, and I hope he knows what he's doing, because I think when you look at Venezuela and now Iran, he's really working hard to destabilize China. Really hard.
Yeah, I think so too, Will.
And I think, I think that's what we're seeing. Because again, why would somebody that campaigns so hard on no new wars get us in real wars? You know what I mean? And like, I think he's playing a game of chess to destabilize some of the enemies. At least that's what I tell myself.
Okay, so the Strait of Hormuz, right? Like that's a big point. That's a choking point. It's either going to mess with China or not mess with China, but it's definitely going to mess with us. And now you can see, I saw this clip on PBD where you can see like everybody, the Republican news, the liberal news, they're all being like a little bit of pain for a lot of gain, right? It's like, do you think most Americans are going to be okay with a little bit of pain? Or do you think they trust Trump enough that's like, okay, I'll take a little bit of pain?
I think
What
that's
kind
our
of pain are you
biggest
talking
issue is that we don't trust anyone in our government at this point. And so
Yeah.
Nor
the
should
questions
we,
are always like going to be like based on how much you actually the general populace of civilians put into their government, and we're all throwing our hands up going like, what the fuck are we doing? Now it might be necessary, but you know, it's hard to come to those conclusions with the precedent that has been set the last year of like nothing being executed the way it was told, and everything that was campaigned on, a bunch of files coming out about fucking billionaires and government people in the government eating babies and shit.
Yep.
And there's not even an indictment. So how can I trust that you're doing quote the right thing to? It's going to destabilize that, and I guess we just have to have faith that that's going to end early. But
This is a good point too, by the way. Russia. I was going to say Russia before. Russia also has ties with Venezuela and Iran and Cuba.
And Russia, Putin just came out and said, "Hey, I support you, Iran." Basically, like he just put out a video about that. It was like, "Hey, we're here for you if you need us." So it's like,
they're balls deep in Russia.
am I more afraid of my gas price going up, or am I more afraid of Iran and China and Russia getting together and fucking with us? You know what I mean? Like, just as a regular person, what am I more afraid of, or what makes me more nervous?
I
think
think
you'd
our
probably be more
population
nervous now, right?
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
Are you more nervous now than you were a year ago?
No, well, I was nervous about different things. I'll say
Mhm.
that.
I mean, I'm just talking about national security.
Well, yeah. I mean, at the end of Biden, when Russia, we all watched Russia's like get on the border of Ukraine. We're like, oh, we're going to war again. Like, yeah, I was worried about that. I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to war. Like, what the big war machine's coming out again. So
You thought we
yeah.
were going to go to war with Russia?
No, I thought Russia was going to go to war with Ukraine and fuck Ukraine up, and I was
They
upset.
did.
No, I know that,
Oh,
but you're
okay.
asking me what I felt at the time.
Oh, all
Was
right.
I afraid like, okay, Russia's trying to get more power, trying to do more shit, trying to like, yeah, that was nervous. Not gonna lie. Like it's more, I don't know if it's more now. I'd have to think about it.
For
don't-
different reasons, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a good question, Pat. For definitely different reasons.
Yeah.
Because,
Like, I don't know why Trump. I mean, obviously, you guys know I don't like Trump, but I also don't think he would do something without massive amounts of counsel persuading him to make this decision. There's no chance that everybody was sitting at the table with no ideas about striking Iran, and he was just like, "Let's strike Iran," and they all would agree with him. I can't imagine that would happen. So I'm
Right.
hoping when it's all said and done, we find out the real reason, because there's like 3 or 4 right now, and it can't be all of them. It just can't be. You know, it's not for the people. It's not because they had a nuke, because we know that we disabled their nukes 6 months ago, and there's
Mhm.
you know, if we had done that, there's no chance that they assembled one in 6 months if they hadn't done it in 8 years since we got out of the deal in 2018. So I don't know, but
I think one of the
you
things
know,
he's done, though, right, Pat, is that it seems like he has surrounded himself with smarter people than him.
I hope so.
That's the smartest thing you can do if you are the president. Does he?
Oh, there's
does
no
he
doubt. I agree
sometimes-
with you, Jeremy.
Does he?
I
Right?
mean-
Does he sometimes get going and sound
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
buffoon? Yeah. But I think there are people that are like, "Hey, man, like we can't do that, or we need to do this." And
Yeah, and those are people that we probably don't see.
correct.
I hope, because I don't think it's Pete Hegseth. I think it's probably some other people.
Sure. For sure.
I just
Garrett, to
don't
answer
see
your
like
question
how
from
the Fox
before,
News host all of a sudden is like this great War Secretary of Defense guy.
He's not.
But you know, there's got to be people back there that are giving him good information.
yeah, we can only hope. But Garrett, to answer
Pat,
your
if
question,
the outcome
before-
is
Oh,
go ahead, Del.
Go
No, go
ahead.
ahead.
sorry, Jeremy.
No, no.
Pat, if the outcome is like what we see now, say it continues for another 6 months, but we don't see a massive occupation or anything, millions of troops on the ground and whatnot, and it somehow comes to a ceasefire and a agreement, but it puts China on the back foot. We kind of save Taiwan at the same time, and the people of Iran are liberated up to their left up to their own military government to, continue their regime in a different fashion. Hopefully, like is America, because that would mean we're already the world superpower, but like that would mean like we really have everything on lock at that point.
I would say that's a win, Dylan. And
Yeah, that's my question.
and I've said before, like, I didn't vote for Trump, so if he said no more wars and we have wars, whatever, it's not. I didn't vote for him, but I'm okay with Venezuela. I wasn't okay with taking the oil the second day, but I was very much okay with getting rid of a dictator that was killing people and making those people happy. If Trump
Right.
had said, you know what, I'm sick and tired of the Ayatollah killing women and protesters, we're fucking done with that, and that's why we wanted to go to war with Iran, I'm okay with that. Now,
Right.
I'm also not in the military, so my life isn't on the line. So it's a lot easier for me as a civilian to say that. You guys are the ones that got to go fight. But that idea, I've always been okay with. I can't stand dictators, never have.
I
Okay,
agree.
it's Joe. What is it giving me? Joseph, can you bring up the "It's Joe" 1986 comment? Kind of a BS statement by Russia, though. Pretty sure Iran needs you now, and they aren't doing anything, just making a video offering support. Yeah, like, do you think they even can? Do you think Russia even can help or support any of these people that are their allies?
With weapons,
mean,
they could with
yeah.
weapons.
But
Like if Iran runs out of weapons, they could absolutely get weapons to them. But other than that, I don't know how they would.
you think Putin fears what would happen to them?
I don't.
if,
I don't know how we would be able to tell.
Hmm.
I mean, weapons. Shit, anybody can get weapons in this world. You know, I just feel like we'd never know.
I think the manufacturing of the weapons and the dollar amount is like the huge component because it takes a long time and they cost a shitload of money. We're not talking about AK-47s and M4s and shit like that. We're talking about $1 million missiles, right?
Missiles, right?
So I mean, they do have that capacity to mass produce them.
Bernie, what's up, my dude? The Iranians opened the current round of negotiations, saying they currently had enough.
Missile material.
Okay, didn't see it. Missile material for 11 nuclear bombs. How much more does any leader need to hear?
That's a WMD thing again, though.
Yeah, they can't enrich it. They just can't. They would have
Will's
fucking
here.
done it years ago. There's no way. And if they do have one, how are they gonna get it to Israel or here? Do they have the rocket propulsion system? Because North Korea has a nuclear weapon, but they can't send it anywhere.
I would think it would be submarine.
Nope, sorry. I don't know.
Like if anything, it wouldn't be air, it'd be submarine.
Right.
But then it's like what
Will's
it's
on my
less
Wi-Fi.
effective at that point.
All right, well, you're gonna have to jump out and get back in again. Sorry.
He's on my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you got the spinning wheel of death, dude.
What's the Wi-Fi in the barracks called, Germ? You remember?
I don't remember, dude. I'm too
It's
damn old.
trash.
Did we have Wi-Fi G back in the day?
No, I did not.
Oh shit!
I did not have. I know I have a 6-person. I just don't know where it is.
Boeing. Yeah, that's the one. KDL knows it.
G, you're losing your dominance.
Tell you.
I am losing my I've been losing my dominance. My dominance was
Right
lost.
there.
Oh,
Right there.
okay. Thank you. Love you.
Well, I'm like, who's talking?
Colleen. She's coming to fix the
Colleen.
situation.
Hi,
All
Colleen.
Be in the house with her, Jeremy.
right.
She was yelling at me, man. It's great. Redheads. You know what I'm saying? That's fire.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Will.
Oh, this is a
let's go.
full panel now.
Yeah. Here we go.
You're black squaring, Willie.
All
You talk while he figures it out.
right. What is this? Do I even bring this up? Imam Ram, our old dictator, is dating Katy Perry now. So there's that. Oh,
Yep.
Canada. In Canada.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's hilarious.
Like,
That's Fidel Castro's son, isn't it?
yeah, that's the word on the streets, right?
Wait, who's
If you,
dating
like-
Katy Perry? Trudeau?
Trudeau.
Yeah,
Trudeau is
Trudeau.
dating Katy
Yeah.
Perry. Isn't that bizarre? Like when you think of like who, if you think Katy Perry dating somebody, I mean, I would think of a million dudes.
Yeah, not him.
Besides him. Like that's odd, bro. Like how does that even start? Who DM'd who? Like how did that?
Well,
even
she's one of those.
Good
isn't she one of those
question.
people that like hates America because Trump's in. So she was
Yeah.
probably like, "Fuck it, I'm going to Canada." To
I,
find a guy.
Yeah.
I think it's a political
Okay.
move.
Yeah,
I think she's
Political
trying to get in
move, huh?
politics.
yeah.
I
Ooh,
think she's trying to
okay.
get in politics.
So smoke and mirrors ain't even real. They're just
Yeah.
like
She's one of those Megan Rapinoes.
Oh, God. Yeah. That's
I would
fair.
vote for her if she never talked. That'd be great.
Yeah, she's hot. That's about it. I like some of her music, but
Oh man. She's just
Germ, she's a little light in the ass for you, bud.
a little bit.
Oh, there he is. Okay. He's there now. Cool. Gotcha.
I fixed it.
Oh
There we
wow.
go. All right.
Yeah,
Damn, check
Grateful
out that
Dead Will
stash,
here.
Dude, that's powerful.
Oh, thank you.
Did you have anything you wanted to? Did you hear the last little bit before we got to Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau, or did you want to weigh in, or do you want me to move on to the next one?
No, I just heard the stuff about, people's thoughts on the military obeying orders or not. What the motives of Iran are. I think on the side of, whether people should not join or, lay down their arms or just like however that is, right? Like it's really easy to sit back and, armchair quarterback that decision. I mean, I haven't been in that long, but I've been
Are you commissioned?
I've-
plumber?
yeah, I am.
Oh,
Wow.
Not bad,
We might
dog.
need to kick
I
him
know,
off.
right? I thought the same thing.
We
They
might
wanna
need
lock
to
it up.
kick him off.
Attention
But no,
on deck.
I'm
bro.
speaking.
Sit up
I'm
straight.
speaking from
Sit up
my own
straight.
opinion. I'm speaking from my own opinion, not of someone who wears the uniform. I think I've been in under 3 different presidents, right? two of them, or presidencies, I should say, two of them have been the same person, right? Trump initially, then Biden, and then Trump. And I went into this last election going to be under whoever won, right? That was going to be the boss, and whoever wins the next election, I'll still be in. Like, you don't have a choice of who's in charge ultimately, and whether you agree with it or not, right? Like when the whole COVID thing was going around and they were mandating vaccines, ultimately I got it because it was in order to get it. Looking back, it's kind of unfortunate because a lot of those people that were forced to get it and chose not to and got chaptered out were welcomed back in with open arms, right? At, whatever rank they were supposed to be at.
Yeah, and back pay.
And back pay, which is kind
did
of
they get back pay? Wow.
Yep.
which is kind of crazy. And, you can point out hypocrisies on, Trump's side with that whole thing, which is interesting. But I think when you look at the situation in Iran, it's like a game of Risk, right? Going on right now. Like, that's all the big geopolitical things are. When you play Risk with like your family members, right? And people start to accumulate a bunch of the little pieces in one area. And
Okay, hold
You
on.
s-
Has everybody in here played Risk? It's an amazing game. Have you?
good
okay,
game.
All right.
It's great.
All
It's a
right.
good game.
And you
No,
sit
Joseph.
and,
Oh,
I've never
jeez.
played it.
right.
No?
Usually
Never played it.
usually the spots that are the bloodiest in
Losers.
the game of Risks are, you got like 12 pieces on one area and then the other person has 3, right? And you're like, oh, I'm just gonna steamroll this person.
Yeah. Yep.
And you sit and you start rolling. They win the first one. You're like, whatever. And then you roll again and they win the second one. Like, they're holding on with like,
3 pieces.
three
Yep.
or 4 pieces, and you're just sitting there rolling the dice, rolling the dice, rolling the dice.
Can you
But-
still buy this game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
on-
do
It's
this.
great, dude.
But
Okay.
Me
I
and
think
Joseph had
we're-
Mexican families. We were forced to play outside.
You're such a dick. Risk, take Australia and hold. Yeah, facts, Bernie again.
and when you play Risk,
Oh, man.
there's a lot of different players on the board, and in the world stage of, there's way more than 5 or 6 that you can play with at your dining room table. And obviously right now there's like the tension between Russia and Ukraine going on, and we've openly picked a side there, even though we're trying to negotiate a deal. And then you look at, Russia's friends with Iran, China's friends with Iran, but right now you're not seeing, China or Russia really rush to Iran's support or defense. It's like Russia sending, hey, thoughts and prayers, like posting a thoughts and prayers story on their Instagram. Right. That's the equivalent of what they're doing right now. Like, they got their own shit to deal with. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is, if all of those countries are strong and able to execute the way they want to and are fully capable, if China were to decide to ever go after Taiwan, right, which they've stated they want to, and there's a deadline on that, and that deadline is fast approaching, it would behoove, right, someone who's trying to defend Taiwan to weaken their friends, right? Because if you have to play in Risk, if you're worried about, protecting all 3 different sides, right? If you own the North America, right, which North America is a big spot in Risk, there's 3 borders to that, right?
So are we literally, we're protecting Israel, which is the smallest version of the, like, they're the only not Islamic country in that area, right? They're surrounded on
Mhm.
all sides. And are we protecting Taiwan?
They're
Is like,
surrounded.
is that what we're doing? Is this the main goal that's happening right now?
I don't know.
It's part of it.
Why are
I think we've
Why
been
are we
protecting
protecting
Taiwan
Japan?
for a long time.
Go ahead,
Kinda.
Dylan. Sorry.
Behind the scenes, I think we've been protecting Taiwan for a long time, just by
Yeah.
threatening alone, just by threatening the fact that if you invade China,
Yeah.
telling China if you invade Taiwan, we will defend them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. What'd you say, Dale?
Yeah. What was your?
my question was just why aren't we defending Japan?
What do you
Like,
mean, Japan?
Why do we need to defend Japan? I think we would if
I'm
it
saying,
went
why do
down.
we need to defend Israel? Why do we need to defend Taiwan? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is Japan isolated
Well-
and not attacked or threatened at all in any capacity?
I think Taiwan probably comes down to the resources there and what's pumped
Okay.
out of Taiwan.
Okay.
You're saying why
Japan's
isn't it
got
the
a
same
ton
as
of
our
nuclear
protection
resources.
for Israel?
Hmm?
You're
So
saying why?
Dylan wants to know how come nobody goes after Japan? They're there. They have a weak army, and they just sit there and nobody bothers them.
Probably because
Yeah.
they're valuable assets and they probably sit in the middle. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that for
I-
sure.
I don't-
just
I
said
don't
they've been
know.
attacked historically a lot, but it seems like they're just kind of chilling, like kind of out of
Well,
the picture. And so I
They
guess
chilled out.
I'm
after
saying,
we
like, why is
unleashed the
Israel
sun.
so attacked? Why is why is
I can
Taiwan?
give you a
and,
good reason.
It makes sense with Taiwan, but
Japan isn't surrounded by. You guys ready? I thought someone would finish it for me. They're
I have
not,
no idea.
Muslims.
they're not surrounded
Oh,
by
Muslims?
radical Muslims.
Oh, okay.
true.
Is that? Oh, so let me ask you guys this then. It's Joe. Thank you
Not
for
that the
hanging out,
whole
dude.
Middle East
Appreciate
is
you.
radical Muslims. I want to clarify. I'm
right.
not saying, but you guys know what I'm saying.
What's up? What's up, Big Yawn? What's going on? I see you in there.
Yawn, what up?
I don't know. My mouse is being stupid right now. What happens, right? Because there are so many people now that are breaking off and they just don't want us to be involved with Israel at all. For any reason whatsoever. Like we just said, Candace, you just said, Pat, Candace has a hard on for Israel. Like, what happens if we don't? Like, what happens for the United States if we don't help Israel, or if we don't like defend them against their enemies who are also our enemies that don't like us either? Like, what happens if we just were like, hey, yo, sorry, no more cash, no more arms, no more whatever? Does that like destroy us in some way?
No,
Does
but it probably
It's
destroys
gotta
them.
be. I can't compute because, like, with the UN thing, like, that's a ton of nations all in this big conglomerate, right? And it's just like with Israel, this little bitty dot. How much are they holding the balls of America? Because it seems like we're really trying to do everything to protect them at all costs. I don't know if it's because they have something valuable for us or if it's because they have a threat
I think
on us
it's-
that's like
I think it
really,
probably.
really big. And you can't ignore all the files in the Epstein shit, right? And the connections there and all the names. Like, is it that, right? Like, are they going to be like, we'll release everything and and tear down your entire government? It'll be a complete anarchy from there. I don't know.
God, that would be
Strange.
fucking sad if that was. But I mean, it could be. Dylan, it definitely could be.
It could be anything, right? It could also be we've chosen to be their friends and allies because of the Judeo-Christian roots, right? That both of our countries hold.
I get that.
Right.
And
I
what
would
happened
disagree.
in
I don't
World
think
War
we
II?
hold those values anymore.
As a country,
Yeah.
I mean, you can say that.
In our
but
government.
Pete Hegseth just,
In our government.
Yeah, I get that, but Pete Hegseth just ended a speech giving us an update with, a psalm, which was crazy,
That's
right? And
adorable.
as a Christian, I don't know what to think of it. I don't necessarily think it's.
I think it's performative.
Yeah, he.
I think it's probably performative too. Yeah, but it is.
Here's a question. If we didn't support Israel, who do you think they would try to turn to get to support them?
Oh, the UN.
If the UN didn't support Israel, play that game of who would eventually.
The UN can't support
Possibly.
themselves. They need America.
I was about to say, that doesn't even matter because none of them have come to help anyway.
Jeremy, are you saying it's Russia?
Maybe eventually.
I think
China,
I've heard
Russia says, "Hey, we'll
speculation.
defend you,"
I've heard
and now
speculation
we
that
have
they
a
go to.
huge
Becomes-
problem.
I think
Here
I've heard
comes with the most
speculation
money.
that it goes to India, right?
India. Ooh.
Oh wow.
They're a pretty quiet country, India, but I think they're.
Yeah.
But
They
I
can
mean,
work on their odor
what
a
do you
little
say,
bit, but-
Pete Hagen, Scripture and Iran war breathe, the Christian nationalist undertones.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what's the context of this? He quoted some scripture. I mean, anybody can.
I mean,
quote
he
scripture.
ended with it, like he ended with it. Like he's
Ended
like,
what?
I'm gonna
Yeah, but the way
close
they put it,
the
Christian
fucking
nationalist
update.
undertones, Jesus Christ.
Like, I
God.
mean,
What? So he
Well, the
quoted
article,
Psalm
Christian
144.
It's like,
So do you not think? So do you not think that any like world leader should have a religion? Like, is it too much?
no,
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's I think he has every right to do it. I know it's going to make people upset, right? And then they're going to come out with headlines like that, where that's, you know, white Christian nationalists, right? And all people are going to see that are averse to any religion, right, are going to see white
crazy they write that like
nationalists
that.
and then Christian, right, smack dab in the center, which,
Yeah, but
you
if
know,
if you're into any military ceremony, retirement, whatever, there's always a chaplain, and what is it 99% of the time?
yeah, they're a Christian.
every promotion warrant
some sort of
in the year of our
denomination.
Lord.
Yeah.
Right, which and I think, you know, that's part of it, right? Like the chaplain corps, you know, it's been around forever, and I think it's an important part. But also, chaplains are supposed to be, you know, net neutral and serve everyone. I've seen, you know, there's been Buddhist and Muslim chaplains at every single training event that I go to, right? Like they're going to accommodate you based off of what your religion is.
Right. Well, so and
There's
that's
not a
why I
Christian
like
church you can walk into that won't accommodate you, that won't help you if you're
Right.
Muslim.
and
you
people
just
are going to
need
look
help.
at Pete Hegseth and say, "Are you representing one religion and one religion only by closing with that?" And Muslims will say, "Why the fuck didn't you say a Muslim psalm, or why
Yeah.
didn't you say a Jewish song, or why didn't you say a Protestant?" So I mean, that's what personally I don't care. You guys know I'm not religious. I don't give a fuck if he says the act of contrition up there before every speech. It doesn't bother me whatsoever.
Mhm.
I think it's performative.
I think right now where you're seeing, like a big point that Jeremy has made is we're dealing with a different cat here, right? Like Trump is a different president than we've ever seen before. Whether you like it or you don't, he, for the most part, he does things. Maybe not what you want, but he does things.
I like that.
He
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
things,
He
and
does.
he does them at his speed in the pace of business and industry, which is not the speed at which we're used to of a normal government that's burdened by bureaucracy. And maybe he steps
Yeah,
over
actually moving things.
in past lines faster than he should, right? There might be
Right.
times when he skips checks and balances to the point where like, hey, maybe that wasn't supposed to be an executive order. And I think a lot of presidents have done that though, but it's for smaller shit, not necessarily the things we're seeing now. And it makes us
What-
uncomfortable.
What if that article had said man with, I'm just trying to frame it in a sense, because Colleen a little bit up there said, what about separation of church and state? And that's
Yeah.
tough because whether we accept it or not, the premise of much of our country was on biblical values. So what if it said, what if man with biblical values recites some sort of scripture? But I like, how do you separate the church and the state? How do you not let your religious beliefs affect war? You know, makes it go
Don't say a prayer
into
when you're
meetings thinking because the Bible says this, we need to act that way? Or is it like that's just part of his belief system?
Well, first
And
of
he's
all, like
bringing it
separation
into
of church and state is non-existent anymore because there is government legislation that's pushing certain religious ideologies into law. You know,
Yeah.
so I get what you're saying with like, the country was founded on biblical context,
Mhm.
right? And then I think it was Jackson that came around and said, or Jefferson maybe, that came around and made separation of church and state. And I think if you look into that, and I don't know it too well, but it's something to look into. It deserves a lot of context that doesn't describe kind of what you and I are talking about of like keep religion out of government and government out of religion. But
It's
when the
deeper than
government
that.
starts getting religious and starts forcing legislation that infringes upon freedom of religion, then we've already muddied those waters.
Yeah, when
But
you see
he
countries that
can
govern
say
with
whatever
religion,
he wants to conclude his speech. Like
Yeah.
Pat said, he can say whatever he wants to conclude his speech.
As
Yeah,
long
he
as
can say
it's
whatever he
not
wants.
influencing like acts of war, like we're going to go kill all Muslims because whatever, like that would be messed up. But concluding a speech with biblical verses, like, okay, like he's a religious guy.
right? But Jeremy, what if he said Allah Akbar?
I know.
Everybody
Then
would lose their fucking
would
mind,
be,
right?
yeah, Christians would be like, dude, what? He's saying
Yeah,
Allah
they lose
Akbar,
their
but-
shit. So you just like keep it out, and then everybody wins. I mean, I just isn't it kind
But
of
Oh,
like
is that a
common sense?
graduation?
How do you
College.
do that? How do you do that? Because Pat,
So
let me
you're
ask you
saying
this.
put all religions back in the closet? Just put all
Yeah,
religions
I
back
think
in the
that's what
closet.
I'm saying. Get back in the closet.
No, enjoy your life,
Sorry,
enjoy
Dylan.
your religion, enjoy your life, enjoy your religion. Just like I don't. If I did that at work, they'd fire me. I know that. So like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
talk about
but
it,
Pat,
you know?
you work in a private business. You're not a government worker.
I
Government
think-
workers have more rights than you do.
I get that, but
we?
shouldn't the government set the number one example of how to govern with freedom? I mean,
I mean, you could argue his religious freedom is to end it, right?
Yeah.
Or to not, right? Like, I think the way he said it was a very tactical, prompted, scripted speech,
course it was.
right? Like, you can read it. Like, he said, and to end with some encouragement, right? And it wasn't like, I think someone earlier posted a thing about how it's like, did he talk about Jesus or did he talk about God, right? And it talked about God, right? It was a psalm, which a psalm was essentially a song, right? And it's about warriors and being encouraged.
Vern, what if
So
they
you-
push COVID on you and wearing masks?
So you could go, you can take it however
Was that
you
written by
want.
King David or King Solomon?
I think it was a King David time or for King David, during that era.
Who was a badass dude in war?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
I kind of got derailed. Shit.
My bad, Doug. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
that was
sorry.
good. I want to pull a burn there, hey?
Keep
Okay.
going. I don't know.
If you remember it, that's cool. I want to switch topics now. The other one I wanted was because I saw, and I gotta give, I saw Sean Lenderman's "He Loves the Kiddos." I also saw David Weed in comments the other day talking about if you support Trump, you support pedos or people like, hiding pedos or safeguarding pedos or whatever the fuck he said. And I was like, okay, I get that rationale where you're coming from and why you think that. Also, isn't that all of them?
yes.
It's literally you don't have a choice to vote for someone that's not protecting one. Do you
Trump
know?
is
Like,
the scapegoat, it seems like,
it's
right?
like
Now, if
here,
that mofo is guilty and they can prove it, lock him up,
Yeah,
torture him, do what I said. But he's become the scapegoat for
Well, Yeah, but he kind of fucked himself by saying, if you elect me, I'm going to expose everybody. And then we elected him and he decided he didn't want to expose anyone. So he kind of screwed himself on that.
You're right. I go back to what I said earlier. Sometimes he just gets going.
Yeah.
And you want to be the friend that just shut up. Come on, just shut up. Don't keep talking, dude, because you're gonna put your foot in your mouth, or you're gonna say some shit that you can't really deliver on, which is exactly that. Hey, I'm gonna expose everybody. What do you think they're gonna do?
if you
As
have
soon-
357 congressmen that voted not to release congressional sexual harassment misconduct, they don't give a fuck. There's nobody in our government that gives a shit about kids. Like, then you can't vote. You just can't vote anymore because there's voting for Biden. Look, I saw him kiss them little girls and put his hand, like, it was weird, right? If sketchy, it was enough to make you be like, probably don't want you babysitting my kid. Like,
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, that and his daughter's book talking about he took showers with her.
Right.
Yeah, right. You could turn that around on David Weed right there and say, if you support Biden, you support a guy who
Right.
showers with their daughter.
Or
So what-
Ortega or Sean Lenderman. And I love you guys, but I mean, Trump has become the fall guy, the scapegoat. Let's get him, and it's just become the popular thing now, man. Just like with Megan whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Rapinoe.
It becomes
Yeah.
popular.
I don't even know how to say her name.
Whatever is popular, let's go with it. Let's run with that theme. and it's just like, yo, dude, like you know, you just give people fatigue after a while. Trump is hiding in plain sight, and Trump is a Peter. It's like, dude, most of them probably
how do you
are.
vote? How do
Right,
you
how are
then
we
what is
supposed
the
to-
criteria to what you, because like, okay, I would have said that, right? Then the first election when it came out that he said grab him by the pussy, right? I was livid. I was like, no, dude, how could you possibly vote for this guy? How could you possibly like listen to anything this motherfucker has to say?
Mhm.
Because he said that shit. And that was like, you don't respect women at all. Blah. Gross.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now you find out he's the one that is keeping men out of women's sports, out of women's like safe, like their places, like their, and
Yeah.
he actually does care about women. And you have every other Congress, like that everybody's somehow connected to some sort of sexual harassment or pedo ring, some weird shit, like you said, Dylan, before. Like you can't trust any of them. Now I don't think there is a congressperson that doesn't have some weird sexual shit in their past. That's probably a crime.
Has there been any
The crime
of that
part's
sort that
important.
you're just supposed to? Has there been any?
Yeah, a crime. A crime.
Yeah. Has there been any defense as to why they all voted? What BS or not? Have we heard any of those politicians say, "Well, we voted against that"? You know, sometimes they're like, "We voted against that because there were things we didn't want in there in a bill or whatever, or there were things we wanted to be in there that weren't in there." Has there been? I haven't heard. I don't know about you guys. I haven't heard any of them say, "Well, we voted that way because insert whatever reason."
Well,
Like they
that-
just
feels like
did
that
it, and
was-
now we're dealing with it.
Isn't the
those were
government shut
That was the
down right
House
now?
of Representatives, right? So there's how
Mm.
many of them?
Partial shutdown.
400?
600.
Yeah, partial. Yeah.
400?
How many reps are there that voted? 600 and
400?
something.
Is it
467,
467, I think.
467.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So how many voted against it? 350.
380 something?
So I know that there were a lot of Republicans at the time who were absolutely scared at how they would be treated by other Republicans if they voted against that, because at that time Trump didn't want those to be released, and he was saying, "Forget about the Epstein files; it's fucking irrelevant right now."
Yeah.
So I think that there could be a case made that a lot of senators, or I should say representatives, were concerned that how they would be called out for voting yes on that. As far as the rest of them, they're probably fucking implicated.
Let's Trish. He hasn't delivered on a single thing all of y'all were calling for.
He did. He closed the border.
That's
What-
untrue.
I
Tax
mean-
cuts, border,
A couple.
withdrawing
Like-
from the
Well,
partnerships.
we're a year in.
trade.
What?
Yep.
What'd
You know,
you say,
We're a
Dylan?
year in.
we're a year in, you know, so it's like some time, but to be critical of like, hey, like there's been less than desirable things that have been executed on that he ran on for sure.
Sure. But to Pat's point, immigration, I mean, heck, ending DEI things in the federal government that was just, as a former federal employee, that was killing stuff. Trade policy, although, you know, we could talk tariffs or not, but you know, that might not be the greatest example. What else?
Tariff talk.
Federal
Yeah,
government's
Go
been shut down
ahead,
twice.
Trish wants to. Oh, yeah, the government's been shut down. Tax cuts only to
That's a
be revived in tariffs.
Trish, you're not happy with the creation of the Space Force? Trish, come on.
Wasn't that the first? That was his first term. I
That was
don't
his-
think Trump has delivered on two of the things he said, maybe three, because Jeremy just the DEI thing, he got rid of that. I thought Doge had great potential. It turned out to be
That was
not
good.
great because they got rid of it. And he closed the border, but you know, there's a lot.
What
of
about what
things
G mentioned?
that he did? Not
Oh,
he
yeah.
has not
Will,
done
you
yet,
just
and I
said
don't
it.
see it ever getting done.
Will just said it. What you mean? What she mentioned earlier, just a little bit
Yeah.
ago, with
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say
Protecting women's
protecting
sports.
girls. Yeah,
I think that's something to be said. I think there was probably a lot of single issue voters on that.
And I don't
Both
think
ways.
I don't think they expected that. I don't think that they thought it would be as big of
And I
a issue as
yeah.
it was. And it was.
Yeah.
Um,
big deal. Huge
Yeah,
deal.
Megan was
Especially if
supposed
you
to
have
get credit
daughters,
cards.
man.
in the mail soon.
Make I'm like tarot check. I'm like, what does that even mean?
He gave active duty soldiers a 1776 check.
He did.
Mhm.
The military's
Oh,
so
well-
fucking underpaid. It's crazy.
I thought that was bullshit.
He
until my
raised
daughter
he
actually
raised
showed me.
military wages.
Yeah, Will, I
Oh,
thought
that's
that
nice.
1776 was already supposed to be given to them in food or housing help.
It was like reallocated.
What do you mean? It was
That's
a
what I heard.
bonus.
It was
It was a
reallocated.
warrior dividend, Pat. It was a warrior dividend that they got because of all the tariff things.
Pat's
And
against
I
soldiers.
think
You
you
heard of.
guys deserve
And
double
they got a
what you make. It's
significant
bullshit.
and junior enlisted soldiers got a significant raise, which they needed and
There needs-
deserved. And
There should
the
be a program
Food pyramid,
that-
the food pyramid, for the first time in my lifetime and any of your lifetimes, is correct. And I think as CrossFitters, we can all acknowledge that.
That's a big
That it's
deal.
and it's trending in the right direction.
And again,
It
that's
does
because
feel
he
a
pulled-
little-
He pulled in. Go ahead.
Openly,
It's just a little funny to me. Like in a yes, it's good and it's correct now, the food pyramid. But it does feel, I think because all of us, we kind of knew it was bullshit for a long time.
Sure. Yeah.
It just feels like they were like, okay, here's the big reveal. And then they like rotate the triangle.
Yeah.
They just put it upside down. They're like, oh, what? You know,
Oh
we're all
my
like, what the fuck?
But-
That's it?
I also don't
No
think the food
shit.
pyramid is why the nation is obese. I think people just
I
like
agree.
taste
I
the
agree.
shitty food.
I agree, but also, it's the first time that a government official has got up there and spoke against big soda and big sugar and made those statements.
Well, didn't Michelle
Yeah.
Obama try to do
Michelle
that? with school
Obama gave
lunches?
us fucking chocolate milk for breakfast and said that was milk.
She did.
Is
And you
chocolate
got
milk
2
better
fucking
than,
chocolate milks
soda?
every morning in high school.
Is it better than soda?
It's the same fucking thing. There's 30 grams of
There's not
sugar.
Yeah, it's the
nearly as
same
much
thing,
sugar in
bro.
chocolate milk than there is in soda.
Look, chocolate milk has protein. It's milk, right? Isn't there protein in that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I
I
agree.
know.
It's not the
Probably
best
worse.
answer,
It's probably
but
worse than soda.
Okay,
because
I
the
actually had a
consistency of
story.
fat
I
you
actually
get
had a
in
story
combination
about
with all
this.
the sugar.
So
Yeah, there you
I
go, Trish.
I got some protein for you, Trish.
put this
oh
back up.
my god!
I
Oh,
ran.
for fuck's
Jesus.
I ran.
I love her.
Hey, and it's gonna come out just like chocolate milk too.
Joseph.
Chocolate.
Respect Will, please. Respect.
So,
he's our elder.
Oh, that's
In
right.
high
Oh,
school,
sorry, Will.
in high school, I actually ran for student government, and one of the big platforms I ran on was there was hall monitors at the time, like adult hall monitors
The
that
worst.
would go through the bathroom. Like they'd go into the bathroom and like kids, like vaping was a big thing in high school when I was there, right? But there was like hall monitors that would like peek underneath the stalls, right, to like look
What
and
the
check.
fuck?
And I ran on the privacy platforms that hall
Where did you go
monitors
to
should not
school?
be
I-
allowed in bathrooms.
We never had
Uh,
He went to
stalls in
school
our
on
bathrooms.
Epstein Island.
I would have
So
voted for
I
you,
was
Will.
like, hey, I like was
Russell,
like
if you
big
grew up
on
in the
it, and I
20s,
got
huh?
like I was like
That's
trying
true.
to get like like the druggy support and everyone, but then I ended up and I just ran and I gave out candy like the day before the election.
Remind everyone how old are you?
And,
Will?
and I think everyone that ran got in. Like no one didn't get in. Like it was like 3 of us that decided to run.
That's funny. How old are you
Yep.
again, Will? I always forget.
25.
25.
And it was a public school, Trish.
Oh, not Catholic
Where?
school. Okay.
Indiana, Minnesota. Right?
Minnesota. Yeah,
Minnesota.
the great state of Minnesota.
Well,
Oh, I'm curious about this. Will there, Bernie, will there be a regime change in Cuba before Trump's term expires, or will we have to wait for President Rubio?
A good question. It's probably coming next.
Do you, I mean, he already kind of puffed his chest at Cuba a couple times when they were
Yes,
doing
he did.
Venezuela. So I thought that would be, and we all know Rubio ain't playing with Cuba right now either. So
what over or under that happening? That's because that's a good question. Over or under that happening.
Well, Jeremy, I think the more you do it, and if it's successful in Iran, it gets easier to do it to the next one and the next one. So we went from no wars to one kind of, not really a war in Venezuela, but a military action, a definite war in Iran. Who knows? I mean,
Pat, why didn't you like
another bad guy down there?
Did you
People
just say
say-
a definite war in Iran? You're
yeah, I
calling
was going to
that
ask
war?
that is because of the Navy, the sinking
Well,
of the ships.
I think maybe he said definite as in like a set period of time versus an indefinite. Like they keep saying that there's a timeline. right? And I don't
2
think
weeks
they
to
have
stop
to
the spread.
share. I don't think they have to share that timeline right now.
I mean, didn't they say that about Afghanistan too when they first started?
I'm sure they did, Joseph. You would
Oh,
know.
go
You've
on
been
that
in
first.
since
Did
then.
we say what? That it's going to take? I mean, you go into every conflict hoping it's only going to take the shortest amount of time possible. The hell, if we can do it in a day, we'll do it in a day. But I don't know. I was
Like
8
when
years
someone's
old.
trying to get their first ring muscle up, they're like, I'm going to do 10 attempts. And then they do 10, and then they're there for another 5, and then they're there for 25, and then their
Thanks,
hands
Will.
are ripped.
Thanks for rubbing that shit right in my face, buddy.
Right. That still hasn't recovered.
Or did you
from
not get a
that.
muscle up, Pat?
I got 0 muscle ups two
That's
times
okay.
in a row at the.
Hey, I bet you didn't look as bad as Dave doing.
Did
it.
you get a better tie break on your second time?
Yeah, I got 9 minutes and 4 seconds on the tie break, so I improved
Wow.
there.
So you
Right.
sent it. You sent it to get to there.
Yeah, I sense it.
That's
Good job. That's
Thanks, buddy.
awesome.
Did you take that
I mean,
advice
9
from
minutes is
Froning?
basically, that's like what I got. That's about the time that I got to the rings.
Yeah. Yeah, but you didn't look as tired as I did when I got there.
Hey, like
Did
I
you-
just said, nobody looked as bad as Dave Castro trying to do a ring muscle up. That was horrible.
Did Sevon get one? Did he get a ring muscle up?
He
He
didn't
didn't get there.
Finished
No,
chest
but he-
bar, right?
He would have it had he gotten there,
Oh yeah,
he
he
can do
would
him
have.
strict, right?
and he,
He
probably would
should've
have done him strict.
Yeah, he would have got some.
He's got to hurt more. That's just.
I don't
He
think I
just
could
hurt
beat
him in
Sevon Strong
training.
here.
God.
I think he said it before that why does he have to push himself to that point? There's
Yep.
really no need.
Yeah.
I mean, why do any of us do it? Makes us better, right?
Are you the same,
'Cause
Joseph? Are you
intensity is
his
the
age?
marker of
Who's?
Sevon?
Exactly, Dylan.
No.
Makes us better.
Pat's closer to Sevon's age.
Yeah. I'm only
Sevon's
40
53, I think.
I'm 46.
Joseph, I think you get a workout right down the fucking alley for you to hit it out of the park this next week. I think you get deadlifts and burpees or double unders and burpees or something like that. I think we're
repeating
getting
deadlifts and burpees.
we're
from-
getting
that'd be
we're
nice.
getting 2 out of the 3 of those movements. I'm
agree.
predicting that.
I was thinking toaster bar
You're
too.
46, Joseph?
No.
Yeah, I am.
Damn, you don't look a day over 45.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
You want to get back on track with Dan's? Dude, talk about the Iran did that.
Hey, how come our
That was fucking
stories
weird.
get cut short?
I-
When you can talk for an hour and a half.
Here you go.
That was
Joseph talks fucking once.
Once.
He talks for 10 seconds.
And we get redirected.
Anyways.
Oh, we need to get back on
Joseph,
topic.
Joseph, you're
It's
the
been too
low man
long.
on the totem pole apparently here. You're the
Yeah.
scorekeeper. Fuck, dude. We should try
I'm
to get.
so sorry,
we should try to.
Joseph.
You know, who would be a good addition to this some week would be Tyler. I think Tyler likes politics.
I don't.
Tyler.
I think he
Tyler
does
who?
too. I agree, Will.
He used to. Tyler Watkins, if he was on a
He
show.
Tyler
likes,
Watkins
about
I'll say it this
politics-
way: he likes politics, but not talking about it publicly necessarily. He'll talk to you one on one about it, but publicly doesn't really care for it.
I've never asked him. Yeah, I've never asked him to talk publicly about politics. It's difficult to get people to do that. A lot of people don't want to.
Well, you just say that none of it's true and it's all a fake, which all my things have been fake.
Allegedly, just say allegedly.
You just change your name to CrossFat.
Yeah, right.
He hasn't been
Thanks,
here tonight.
thanks, Dan. I didn't know. I didn't
He was
think
here
I
at the
was that
beginning.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Do you,
Oh, and now Will's here.
what? Oh yeah, facts.
CrossFit
Will
was
is-
here. Now Will's here.
Real quick before we wrap this up, do you guys want to get to the IED thrown outside of Mondami's in NYC?
Can we go? Can we
Oh,
watch
the
the
nail
video of them
fucking-
talking about it? The one of the political advisors breaking the situation down. I have a clip of it. I'll send it to you.
I've got this. While
Send it to me,
you're-
Will, if you can.
Yeah, send it
Okay.
to
To Joseph.
yeah.
So, Jeremy, you just said something real quick about Iran bombing the school. I was watching, believe it or not, Fox News today,
Mm.
and they had a military person who was in Trump's cabinet
Shoot.
who said that it looks like, based on satellite images, that the only bomb that could have caused that was a Tomahawk missile. We're the only ones that have that besides Great Britain, Japan, and a few other countries. I don't think it was Iran on day one of the war that they just, they had no idea they're about to get struck, so they just started striking their own buildings. However, I do think accidents happen, and it is war, and it sucks. There was no intention to kill a bunch of kids in Iran by our own government.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Aren't tomahawks really, really precise though? Like you could blow up a car and kill nothing
here's
around
what
it.
happened.
Just
Look,
launched
right
it.
next
They
to the
started
school.
something else.
Yeah, it blew up the military facility, and then this explosion was strong, and it collapsed the roof of the school, which was on the same property. And
Joe,
that's how
just
they
pull it
died.
down.
Fuck.
So it's
That's
like,
fucking horrible.
why build a school right next to? I mean, I don't know. That's a whatever kind of question.
I think
but-
it's an irrelevant question, but
Yeah, I think Pat's onto it though. Like it was, man, war, dude. Been there. It's just been there. I mean, it is not beautiful. It is not pretty. It does not always go according to plan. Accidents happen, and I think that's what that was, and that freaking sucks, man.
Trish, there's no way we fucking bombed kids on purpose. Come on.
Trish wants a lot of things that she says to be true,
I mean,
This is how she talks to
like
Jeremy
taking
in
my
the bedroom.
chocolate load.
you can't actually believe that someone said, let's kill 165 little kids.
No.
Give me a break.
No,
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
All right, go ahead. You can pull up the clip that Will just. We will have an early night tonight. I need to go get sushi.
Yeah.
oh,
Hypothetical
Out of
sushi.
Gracie Mansion involving a bomb on Saturday. At this time, we do not have a clear motive, nor do we think that this was religiously motivated. Although, if you were to ask me, this has Amish written all over it. There is a theory that this may have been an ISIS-inspired terror attack.
Wait a minute.
Pause
who
this
is-
shit. This is AI.
is
That
that?
can't
This is
fucking
just
be.
yeah. This is
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that-
why?
Will, there's no fucking way. No way.
I didn't
AI
watch
is
the whole
shit.
thing.
That's
I didn't
great.
watch the whole
There's
my
no.
You
God.
set me up, Will?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
What the?
Fake news. Fake news. I'm sorry.
I mean, I
Oh.
immediately, as soon as it started
Bro.
talking, I was like, no.
There's no way.
No shot.
Oh no.
Oh.
Gee, you got to fill me in. What? I don't even know what the hell we're talking about here. I saw it quick, but I didn't get the details. What happened
Okay, so
here?
all right, let me play this video. That
Some like
Will-
streamer was like live streaming and like ran out and threw a bomb at like Mamdani.
It had
Not
nails
at
and shit in it,
Mondami,
right?
was
All it
at
did was smoke.
It was at the protesters that were in front of Mondami's.
Don't play that if you got it from Will.
I did not get this shit from Will.
Lesson learned, right? Lesson learned.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, hold on.
And that were arrested following these protests in relation to those two explosive devices admitted to having been inspired by ISIS. Now, I also want to add that last night when the police commissioner briefed the media on this incident, she did say that the investigation was still underway, and she emphasized that so far there appeared to be no nexus to the situation unfolding in Iran. So I just want to mention those two things right off the bat, because we are learning that while these two men said that they were inspired by ISIS, the commissioner did say last night that this incident did not specifically have a nexus to Iran. However, she did say the investigation is ongoing.
So they're doing everything they can to absolutely not tie this to like Iran or any like radical Muslims or whatever, even though it's tied to ISIS, which doesn't that just mean it's tied to that? Like, or no? ISIS isn't radical Islam?
Oh, of course it is. It's the definition of it.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure I understood what
That's
was happening.
weird.
But
I thought it was Amish.
didn't do.
So wait, why didn't the bombs explode?
They did. They just didn't. I don't think they exploded the way
failed.
that they wanted them to.
It was.
Oh, all right.
Hey, they were
Sometimes-
Amish bombs.
sometimes
They weren't
bombs
that
don't do it.
explosive. They were Amish bombs, bro.
Jesus
They were
Christ.
Coke and Mentos. It was Coke and Mentos shaking up the bottle.
My only thing with this is like, man, you got what one of them that's in the newspaper just doing the ISIS sign and whatever. He's 18. The other one I think is 20. You got these young kids just throwing their whole lives away forever. Like they're never gonna. That's it. Like they're going to be labeled terrorists. And they're just going to get thrown in some jail somewhere, and it's going to be over for them. Like, why? And why do these kids think that what is happening to our kids that they think that this is? I mean, I know this guy.
What was the protest that was going on there?
I have no idea. I
It was
think
like it was an anti-Islamic protest or something like that.
no, I think it was. Or it could have been, but I think it was just the what the fuck. Now I'm drawing blank in my head.
I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing.
They're
at
just
you.
protesting Mondani.
I think they were just protesting Mondami, and it could have even been the taxes thing, like that it was tax the
Yeah.
rich, but now it's tax the homeowner.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I think it could have even been one of those.
Wait, his plans aren't working? You're kidding.
Yeah, go figure. I thought they were gonna be spot on.
It's only 2 months in. You got to give him a little bit more runway.
This
Dick.
freaking guy.
But yeah, so I are these kids online? Is it? I mean, one
Hey,
of
G,
them. What?
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say, we do have FBI like cases of the FBI radicalizing kids in the namesake of taking down ISIS to like thwart a terrorist operation. So that they would act like ISIS, message the kid, get him to build a bomb, and then bust him. So like we could be dealing with a case like that.
Really?
What?
That
Oh,
is a
yeah.
conspiracy.
Dude,
Yep.
if you dive deep enough down that rabbit hole,
So like to make the FBI
No, it's
look
legit.
good? Is it to make the FBI
I think
look
it's
good?
I think they thought it was an overall picture of thwarting ISIS, like don't fuck with us.
yes, it
'Cause we'll
sends a
catch you.
message. We will get you. Look.
But
we
in the
got all
meantime,
these
they're
kids.
radicalizing a kid. Do you know what I
That's
mean?
wild, dude.
That otherwise may not have been radicalized. Now, granted, they're finding them through kind of these. They're already going down some sort of a rabbit hole, and then they get messages, they get funds, they get money, they get instruction on how to build these improvised
They
explosive
go to
devices.
Omegle.
I mean, they said that shit.
I didn't catch that.
Have you guys seen the Omegle clip where it's like this girl, and then like it's like Kermit the Frog puppet
Oh,
pops
it's the
up,
best.
right? And it's just the Kermit the Frog, and he's like chatting her up, and he's like flirting with her, and then out of nowhere, the bottom of the screen, a cucumber just pops up, and it's like Kermit the
He's like, "What do you think
Frog
about
with a
this?"
Cucumber. Oh my god,
Dude.
it's the funniest thing ever.
And the
It's so
girls are
bad.
always traumatized. They're always like,
From,
"No,
like,
Kermit."
Kermit.
What is your algorithm, dude? Like, you got
What do you mean?
What is
I'm
your
gonna
algorithm?
It's fucked, is what it is.
Jeremy. Oh, okay. Jeremy's algorithm right now is like
Here we go.
Ozempic ads, GLP-1s, and ring muscle up transition drills.
Oh, go ahead, go for it.
Yeah, this one. Play it.
Oh, I told
Please.
you not to tell anybody, but
Nothing.
What you
Oh,
doing on
this-
Omegle?
I've seen it.
I haven't
Having
seen
fun.
that.
Dancing.
Nice. I'm looking for baddies. You guys baddies?
Oh no.
We are baddies.
Oh, hell yeah.
Why are you?
Hey man,
How you doing?
I'm a big fan.
Oh, that's cool.
Childhood right
Got
now.
any sexy
You know, right?
pictures for me?
No, you can take one though. Hey there.
Hey.
How you doing?
Very good, Kermit.
That's good. What you doing on Omegle?
Oh my
We're
God.
watching. We like.
Oh, damn. Perfect.
Can we see yours?
Okay, I'm good. Like, we're good. It's fine. I'm good. Yo, bro. Yeah,
Kermit.
and are they minors? Like,
I'm a
Kermit.
bit uncomfortable, even though it's a
Bad
puppet.
Kermit.
that, yeah, like I'm so uncomfortable. That is
Wow.
not.
That was
what
good at
Omegle-
first. And then
That was
got a
what
little,
Omegle is.
Oh.
yeah, dude.
It's just the one where you can like chat anyone. That's the site that you can just chat. Yeah, no, my kid's not getting a fucking phone.
Bro, even
Oh,
Roblox is messed up these days because
No
of all the
shot.
pedos out there, dude. There ain't nothing you can.
People are doing ice raids,
play.
and they were protesting ice in Roblox.
What?
Like there was like people that were like assembling because it's like Minecraft essentially, right? Where anyone can be on it. but like people were like setting up protests within Roblox.
Oh my god!
And then like people would dress up as a Roblox character as like ICE agents and do like ICE raids in Roblox.
You mean in the actual game?
Yes, in the fucking
Oh,
game.
in the
They were
game.
protesting in the game.
Oh, my kid plays Roblox, and I gotta ask him if he saw that.
Yo, we're
Pat, he was
hungry.
leading it. He was leading it.
Oh, Pat
You're like-
Jr. was out
Yeah,
there.
that brings a whole new meaning to cops and robbers when you get on Roblox.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
Kenneth, I'm
emphasize
Sean
KDL's
Ryan-
point here. Don't give your
KDL's
kids
spot on.
smartphones.
If you can avoid it, don't do it.
I was going to ask you,
Hey,
Pat,
Sean Ryan, ex-
how old were
Sean
your
Ryan
kids when
exposed
you gave them
Roblox for
cell
fighting
phones?
them. There was like
kids
a
were-
vigilante exposing pedophiles on Roblox, and Sean Ryan did a whole freaking interview on it where he
I've seen
exposed that
this.
Roblox was taking those people's accounts down, the vigilantes that were trying to bust pedophiles.
Are you
That's
kidding me?
crazy.
That's
yeah,
wild.
it's fucking wild, dude.
Jeez Louise, yo. Man.
There's a Karen video
Oh, sorry.
game.
Sorry about that. Did you see
There's a Karen video like where you can go just aggravate motherfuckers and like
You just go to the store and
yeah,
and yell at
like
the
you just like
clerk?
yell at the cashier
Start
and the
complaining.
person. Yeah, that makes your
What-
coffee.
My favorite is when people like yell at like this, like you go to the self checkout areas at like a really busy, maybe not super nice area. And there's like one worker that's like struggling to like function, and then like they're helping one person out, and then the other person like, you know, has a box of wine or a case of something.
God.
And then they start like yelling at the one worker that's there by themselves, like trying to get the job done. Oh, that's the best.
Dude,
Ah,
who's
Dylan's
kid?
getting summoned.
Someone get your kid. What are you doing?
Dylan's getting summoned.
Have a 3-year-old.
There you
Daddy, I
go.
want to
Yeah.
tell you something.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay. Oh well, now I gotta find it, Olivia. Holy crap.
She gets bigger the more.
Oh my God.
my God!
Stop.
That's not real, is it?
No.
Stop it right now.
Let's see. Go on a Karen rampage.
They nailed it.
That's a great photo, though. That looks exactly like what
And
you
yeah.
think a Karen would be.
Oh my God!
As an annoying white lady, I find there are too few hours in the day for me to complain to managers. Cut in line, blather. Oh my God, dude. No way.
I can't even.
With her Kate Goslin inspired. Oh no.
What are we?
She's
wow.
she's
Dylan's
yelling at
capable
a couple of
winning.
she's yelling at a couple of E3s saying her husband's a staff sergeant.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Olivia, is this your favorite game, Olivia, to play?
Oh my God. Oh, listen,
That's
look, Pat, you can go get all your energy out if you need to yell at one.
Do you think that's better than like LARPing though?
Then what?
LARPing?
What's wrong with LARPing, bro? What do you got against LARPing, bro?
that was a trap. You just fell for it, Jeremy.
Okay, I was like,
You exposed my favorite pastime, bro. Come on.
yes, I play it all day.
God.
Can you have friends on the game? Like, can you? Is it like?
Other
a-
I think that's a solo campaign mode. I don't think that's like a multiplayer.
oh, I was like, could you imagine if there was just like?
I had
80
someone.
Other Karens. Is it like Grand Theft Auto or something?
I know that's what I'm asking. Like, did it like?
There's
Have we gotten
missions.
Can you
Have we
create?
gotten GTA? Okay, we were talking over unders earlier. Will we get GTA 6 before Cuba is liberated?
That game will never come out, Will. They've been saying this for years.
That wasn't the question. What's going to come first?
Cuba.
Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah. Back to you. If you're talking about your over under question, I definitely think they take out.
That's
They
true.
go into Cuba before.
Kenneth,
Trump-
that comment though right there, I believe a vast majority of or several of those soldiers that passed away in Kuwait, I know at least like I think 4 of them were all reservists. So you got to think about how that works.
Did this just
Sometimes
get really deep?
sometimes the bench players get called up and they're put on rotations. So
Wow.
Mm.
Okay.
the LARPers are getting after it a little bit.
That
Or-
just got really deep.
Yeah.
No,
That's
I don't go deep. Burning Gannon,
Pause.
your
Well,
deli.
you don't go deep at all.
I do not. Your deli is in a prime Karen zone. Any experiences? Yeah, I've had some fun ones. Like I've had.
You got to record these. We want to see.
I know. But I. It's
Do you
only
own the
it's only in
deli?
the summertime. My family does. Yeah.
Your family does. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a family business. You've been in it for.
Have
Have you done this your entire life?
Yeah.
That's
My
cool.
grandfather had it. It's been. My grandfather bought it in '82. So I was like 1 year old.
Is it like a deli where people are coming in for like deli meat or sandwiches or all of
Yes,
the
a deli
above?
Yeah,
meat
man,
with
breakfast.
race cars. Yes, Will.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Freaking
On a
like
bagel?
coffee. Yeah, dude. Like we have real rolls and real bagels that are made daily. Like, yeah.
I don't think that's around anywhere other than the East Coast. Like,
We don't do that
Delis
shit
like that.
here.
No,
Not
that's-
really. There's like
I
one
think
or
it's a
two.
real New York thing.
Yeah,
Like-
New York and Jersey have a ton of those places.
Our
There's
our
a lot
whole
of-
grill just cooks bacon all day. Like all you smell when you
Like
walk
when
in
we
the
think
door.
of deli, we think of like you're just slicing up meat and give me a package of it.
Yeah.
and,
Nah,
like,
man.
you know.
Oh, we got-
like Jersey
That's a number
Mike's.
when you're
Like
trying.
Jersey Mike's would be like a go get a decent sandwich.
Oh, gross.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
missing out.
Nah,
Not
you're
that Jersey
missing out,
Mike's
bro.
is bad, but you're missing out on authenticity.
Yeah,
to the max.
it's very cool. And yeah, it's literally you just smell shit on the grill all day. That's it.
What is it?
Like-
BEC?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. What
I
are you
read
picking
that
up for
much
dinner?
differently. I read
Yeah.
that much differently. I'm like,
My brain went somewhere
you
else.
did.
That's for sure. I was like,
I bet you do.
All right, guys. Before we get out of here? Hey, everybody's doing 26.3, right? Joseph, Will, Jeremy, Pat will
Yep.
be able to talk to you afterwards. Dylan, you can make fun of Jeremy in the comments. It's amazing when you do that.
hell yeah.
But otherwise, we'll be
funny.
back for the weekend with the gang. We're not doing the Thursday night ones just because it's Thursday night's the open night. It's just fun. We'll get back to Thursday nights when the open's over. But yeah, I'll have a good time. You can watch Megan. Megan likes to give you like little peach shots during the workout. It's great. Love it.
She can't count
Um,
for shit though.
Oh, here we go. Watch the
Women.
lovers quarrel.
Dylan and I will be on to review last week's UFC and also talk about the BS White card that they gave us. The BS White House card that they gave us. The White House is hosting UFC on June 14th for.
Is that the Ronda
250
Rousey? How does everybody feel?
No,
about
no, no. That's a different one. That we'll talk about that one. That's cool though. I think.
Didn't
her
she
and
turn down
Gina-
the invite?
No. Her and Gina Carano are gonna fight.
Yeah.
But not at the White House.
Not at the White House. I don't know if they were ever invited to the White House, but the White House card was projected. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be and it's like, no, that's just kind of a normal pay-per-view card. So we'll talk about that.
You guys should all sign up for tickets to the Freedom 250.
That's what it is. That's what they're calling it. Freedom 250 Trump
Oh, is that-
Trump's 80th birthday.
That's the race. That's the.
There's one. Is there a race?
That's
Is
the
that called in
Washington
Arizona?
D.C. race. No, the
Oh,
Washington D.C. race.
Oh, shit.
Free.
Are you gonna be there?
Free for American citizens.
You're gonna be there, Will?
Yeah,
Nice.
it is. It's going to be on a first come first serve basis. So you should sign up. Bring the whole fam.
Paddle protest.
Hey, what's up, Bodega? Is that we buy falafel and shit?
Yeah, I would protest it too, but it's a free government event. I'm not for that. Government
Hey, Will,
funded
is that-
fun.
Is that the weekend you're going to be here?
Yes, I'm going to be there the week before, and then I'll work for my racing job, and then I'll come hang out with you and give you some
Oh,
personal
cool.
training sessions. Joseph.
Nice.
Sick,
Yeah.
bro.
Mhm.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I definitely have to. I have some. You gave me homework, Will. Right? I have to watch your race on Saturday,
Watch Sunday this week
Sunday
Sunday.
this weekend.
at I'll give you the time.
Also, you're not gonna be in Miami, Will? You got a race?
No, unfortunately, I won't. I got to work. 12:30 Eastern time.
Okay.
We race
Okay.
on Fox.
I will definitely watch. I will not forget. I'll be rooting for you so that I can try to talk about it.
Cool.
America 250 is a big deal. All right, cool. All right, guys.
If anyone's gonna be in Vegas next week, I'll be there for work. If you guys want to hang out and you're there, hit me up.
All right.
I was planning
as
on
always,
it, but now I'm
guys.
going to reschedule.
Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Love it. Guys, thank you for coming on the show. Always appreciate the panel. Sean Lenderman, it was good to see you, bro, wherever you went. But
You jumped off.
and
the
we'll
building.
see everybody next Tuesday, and it's up in the air on who the panel is going to be. If the guys can jump on, they will. They're awesome. Paulus, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Deuces.